Hello and welcome back to another video on this channel. If you remember, last time there was a little pixelated area on the left side of the screen of the hub, and in today's devlog I want to show you what actually hides behind it. And as you can see, there it is on the left side. Currently it really has lost a bit of features. It really shrank down because I tested something and thought it was not that fun. But here we are, we now have environment points and something that is called Terraform brush. This sounds interesting. So let me really quick show you what this is all about. So let's say you are playing around in this game and the run is okay, but you just are in the first world site and didn't get to another world site. So you finish this one and get one environment point. And with this environment point, you are able to paint the new ecosystem, because the end goal of this whole game is to make sure to get away from this lost deserted island or world site, but also to make it a bit more habitable and to create some life here. So let's hit the paint button and now click somewhere. And you see it really looks pretty cool that you now added a little bit of life to this deserted outpost. Currently I'm just experimenting with the amount of points and the interval of environment points the player gets, because I don't think that too much environment points are fun, because it maybe leads to that situation that the game is over way too fast. However, on the other side, I do not want to make it too hard. So currently I think giving away 1 point every 3 rounds is okay. And I also think that this should be something that the player can also upgrade, because I think it really does make sense that the player can get more environment points in less time and increase the interval of getting these points, right? But let's say you played a little bit and have a bunch of environment points, so you can start painting all over the world and make sure that everything is more livable. And I think this really looks cool, and I really like this effect. And paint after paint and after each brush, you see the whole island gets more habitable. Of course, there's a lot of environment stuff missing and maybe a little bit of moving stuff, something like creatures, bunnies, or like fish in the sea here. And also you need more variation in terms of objects and trees and stones and maybe other decorational objects. But I think it really looks already pretty cool. I like the effect where this deserted island and all these tiles are getting animated into green little tiles, which look basically really fresh and livable. Yes, also on the top left corner you can see how much percent now everything is alive. Of course, this is just some debug stuff. I want to make sure that there is a progress bar so you can see your progress, and also make it a little bit more gamified, so it is a little bit more fun to paint and feels more rewarding than now. However, I really like this new feature, because I think it helps to make the game a little bit more immersive. And with this feature, I think it really does a lot more fun, because I know, okay, these runs aren't for nothing. I really are able to make an impact on the world by having these runs to gather more environment points, and with these environment points I can create a whole ecosystem which basically helps me to get away from this deserted island. And I think this is really cool. Also, you may have noticed that there is commander and a weird number with a little bar down below. This basically is the level of the current player and the experience bar right down below. And I didn't really use it, but I really think this could also be a fun part of the game. So you can level up your commander, and based on that you can do anything. To be honest, I do not know what you can do with it. Maybe you need some levels to upgrade some specific stuff. Maybe you need the level to increase the size of your storage. I don't know. I just thought, okay, this might be a really good idea, but I kinda think, if I now think again of it, that decisions like these to just implement stuff I think, oh, they might be helpful, are stopping me from making a really good game, because I just want to make systems and not really games, and I think if I think more about it, maybe I will remove it later. I don't know. But still, I want to show you the code for that. So here we are back at it. You can see that the base experience is the 100, which means, okay, this is the experience that is needed to get to the first level. And with this common power off logic, I increase the needed experience for each level. This is pretty common in games, and I think also idle games like Adventure Capitalist use these tactics, or even MMORPGs. I use the exponent of 1.2, so it is really low and the player has a pretty quick feel of getting forward and making some progress, and at the later stage there is some challenge to get to the needed experience. Yep, and that's it for the leveling or experience system. I might want to keep, might want to remove, I don't know, but currently I think this could be a nice foundation to have something for the upgrade system later. But I think that I will decide anything of that later on. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, then please hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, then please hit the dislike button and comment down below what I can do better. And also feel free to comment down below what you wish for the game. If you have any ideas, please comment down below, because I really like your suggestions. There are a lot of suggestions which help this game grow and make this channel as good as it is currently. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe if you do not want to miss any updates on my game dev journey. See you in the next video. Bye.